So in the last half hour then, the activist Greta Thunberg has been deported from Israel. Israel's foreign ministry releasing a series of photos of her and other activists as they prepared to board a plane at Ben Gurion Airport. The deportations, a day after the Gaza-bound ship she was on was seized by the Israeli military. Thunberg and some of the others on board now on their way here to France, in fact. Others, though, refused apparently deportation. Their cases set to be heard by the Israeli courts. Well, let's bring you up to date with the latest, get the detail on all of that from our correspondent Noga Tarnopolsky, who joins us from Jerusalem. Noga, fill us in then. What is the latest that we know of what's happening?
Well, thank you, Stuart. The latest that we know is, first of all, out of the 12 members of this Madleen flotilla boat, which the Israeli Foreign Ministry has taken to calling the selfie yacht, out of those 12, 6 were French citizens, and 5 have refused the deportation orders. In other words, you have to sign an order. So those 5 have been taken to an Israeli jail where they will be held 96 hours, according to the French Foreign Ministry, and then deported by force. That includes the French European Parliament member Reem Hassan. Then, among those who have been deported, very famously, is 22-year-old Swedish activist Greta Thunberg. The Foreign Ministry, as you said, had posted images of her in a police vehicle taking her to the flight. Then on the flight, one would think that this was the #1 issue preoccupying the Israeli Foreign Ministry from the amount of statements and threats and social media posts we've seen. And this is on the very same day, I would like to add, that Israelis first heard from the mouth of American President Donald Trump that Iran, the nation behind all of the Islamist militias that are attacking Israel, is part of the negotiations the U.S. is holding involving Israel and Hamas for an end to the Gaza war.
So how would you say, Noga, then, that people there are reacting to all of this? Are they interested in the story in the first place, or do they have other things on their mind?
Well, it's a welcome distraction for Israelis, as their government hoped. And instead of focusing on, the funerals of 8 soldiers, on the continued suffering inside Gaza that is getting more and more coverage in Israel, to the government's great distress, instead of focusing on the non-confidence vote in Prime Minister Netanyahu scheduled for tomorrow, Israelis have been amused with all kinds of memes about Greta Thunberg, all kinds of mockery, all kinds of jokes about the Israeli Navy offering her, she's famously a vegan, offering her a pastrami sandwich. So it has gotten attention here. It's basically been lighthearted attention, kind of mockery. But for those of us who are covering the situation here, know how many really important matters are taking place between yesterday, today, and tomorrow. It's remarkable for me to see not the Israelis putting out memes, but the fact that the government itself seems caught up in this.
Noga, thanks very much. Noga Tarnopolsky joining us there live from Jerusalem.